Hey guys, it's Soen and it's time for games. And today we're doing MCC predictions. Now, this is MCC 16. I'm very excited. I have this a little bit late because well, I was on vacation. So, yeah, this is a bit late for my MCC predictions, but I'm getting them out before the event and that's all that matters, right? So, before I get into it, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot, and I'm going to be doing MCC predictions for every single event if I'm available to do them. So, yeah, with that said, let's get into number 10, perhaps predictably, the Blue Bats with the Sapphire Simbers, Vixella, James Turner, Dr. Gluon, and um Critic, Zeus, whatever you want to call him. That's the team. This team has been in several events and they've never split up before. They're not. They don't really try too much. They're just like they just kind of mess around. So yeah, that's it. Ninth is green. With the Orion Sound, RT Game, Sylvie, and Sapnap. Not much better, but they have Sapnap, which is pretty good, and Ollie is a decent support player. RT Game has not played in a while, and Sylvie is just okay. So that's why the team is ninth for me. Eighth is Aqua Axolotls, Antfrost, Fundy, Tubbo, and 5 Up. Antfrost and 5 Up actually teamed and were on. Actually, no, they were on the Side Creepers. I thought they were on the Aqua Axolotls. Anyway, Antfrost placed, I believe, 14th, and 5 Up placed like 24th. So, Funny and Tubbo are also both good, but they don't have like an S tier. Seventh is Lime, Quig, Kurtzy, Jack Manifold, and Nihachu. I feel like this team is kind of balanced. Like, Quig and Kurtzy are both insane. Jack Manifold and Nihachu are both, no offense to them, but they're not really that good. But, I mean, I haven't really watched much of their content. But anyway, Quig and Kurtzy are both absolutely insane. So, I think this team has the potential to do better. But for right now, I feel like 7th is a fitting place. Now, 6th, I'm going to get a lot of hate for putting this team in 6th. It's a fan favorite. It's the Pink Parrots. Dream, Finster, Bad Boy Halo, and CPK. Now, this team, I feel like is very mixed for me because it kind of depends on Bad Boy Halo and Finster. Now, Bad has played in one event before. It was supposed to play in MCC 2, but he didn't. And Bad Boy Halo in MCC 14, I believe he placed like 34th. I'm pretty sure. So he did pretty poorly. Now Dream is he's bouncing between a very high A tier and a middle S tier, somewhere between those. Um so yeah, and then Finster and CPK. Well, so Finster is is like is like a 30 or is like a 35 to a 25, so pretty towards the bottom. And then CPK, he's very much top 15 consistently. And then anyway, so in 5th we have Yellow, another fan favorite team with the only new player in this event, I believe, Ponk. Um there is he is teamed with H Bomb, Captain Sparkles, and Doors Not Found. Now, I don't know how well Ponk will do, but H Bomb, Captain Sparkles, and George are all good players. Like H Bomb is like a bottom 5 of the top 10. Captain Sparkles is like a top 15, and then George Not Found is like a top 20. This team very very much could get to Dodgebolt. Um, and it all depends on Ponk really. If he gets like 40th, then they probably won't. But if he gets at least like 20th, their team could easily make it to Dodgebolt. Now that's a lot to ask for a new player that isn't really known for being very good at Minecraft. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know much about Ponk, but still, yeah. And then anyway, in 4th we have the Purple Pandas. This is probably my favorite team. Not going to be the team that I'm watching. I'm probably going to be watching a team that's coming later. But It's probably my favorite team. S Major, Grian, Smallish Beans, and Fruit Berries. Now, Fruit Berries, he is a god. I mean, even though he got 19th in the last event, I feel like he just had a really bad event that time, since he's done extremely well in every single other event. Um, so yeah, Smallish Beans has gotten top 10 before, has gotten close to top 10 twice, but then he's also gotten like he's done kind of poorly. I mean, 30th to 20th, that's not really too bad. So, I mean, Smallish Beans is good, but not extremely good. Green, just a very average player. And S Major is top 15, um, like, consistently. So, yeah, I think this team could very much pop off and make it to Dodgebolt. Um, so, yeah, and then anyway, in third, we have the Red Rabbits. Now Tommy Innit apparently said that his team was very overpowered, and while I do somewhat agree with that, I don't think it's like the best team. Tommy Innit, Wilbur Soot, Philza, and Ranboo. Um, Now Ranboo actually did extremely well in his first event. I believe he got like 15th. I'm pretty sure, and Philza and Tommy are both very good players when they want to be, and Wilbur is also actually improving quite a bit. So yeah, I think this team could very well also make it to Dodgeball, but I have him in third currently. In second, we have the Orange Ocelots. This team is actually very comparable to the Aqua Axolotls, which I placed. No, not the. Sorry, the Lime Llamas, which I placed seventh. But the thing is, the main difference is the balancing is less noticeable between like Captain Puffy and Shovel to Jack Manifold and Nihachu, and Taplin puns are extremely good, um, and very comparable to Quake and Curtsy. And Captain Puffy and Shovel are statistically better, I believe, than Jack Manifold and Nihachu, and they definitely can perform better. So I feel like this team has a very good chance of making it to Dodgebolt. And then in number one, by a long shot in my opinion, is the Siren Creepers with Pearl, Essent Moon, Pizza Hut, Preston Plays, and Spiffy, whatever you want to call it. Um, Now this team is extremely overpowered. Now Pizza Hut is obviously the best player in the event besides the last MCC, which he got 494 coins because he only played half of the event, and that half he played with very bad internet problems. We don't talk about that. I still consider him as the best player, tied with Fruit Berries. But anyway, with and Preston Plays got extremely close to top 10 in his first event, and I wouldn't be surprised if he got top 3 in this event, especially teamed with such an amazing team. And then Pearl is a very good backup player, and also has gotten very close to top 10 multiple times. So yeah, Pearl is just extremely good overall, and very much excels at hole in the wall, partially because of her Australian internet. Um, but she's still very good at it. And then Spifey, just overall a pretty average player, which means that none of these players are below average even at all, which is ridiculous. I mean, Spifey may be a tad bit below average, but still, this team, I could very well see them all placing top 15. I could very much see them doing that because these teams are just ridiculously good. So, yeah, I mean, that's my team predictions. Like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and see ya.